I
You
know.
know?
Wait, what? I'm gonna make money, and everybody like make money from advertising. I agree with you 1,000%. So when somebody's getting into this, we have people probably within from a few months in to a few years into this, usually doing like a side hustle or just quit their job or have been doing it for a couple
Right.
years. What do you suggest for them to really level up? Because that's what everybody wants. They're like, Brian, tell me how to level up in this.
Exactly. I actually use that language in the
Really?
unemployable because
We're
that's
the same person,
hey,
Brian. You didn't know
exact
that.
just my female doppelganger.
Yes.
Um, so so for years I've been preaching build audience, build audience, build audience, and I'm not deviating from that at all. 100%. I think the truly successful modern businesses, especially the smaller ones from solo to just a few people, kind of depend on having that warm group of people that resonates with you. I always talk about with product and service development, it can be truly innovative, it can be better, it can be cheaper, but the really powerful one is it's your thing as opposed to someone else's thing because that's how we buy from people we like and we resonate with. So it's very powerful. That said, in my collaborations and business partnerships since Copyblogger started, I was the audience guy, and I wouldn't want to be any other guy in that equation. But the guys and gals who were my partners weren't necessarily the audience person. They had other skills. So therefore, every person needs to figure out how they can collaborate somehow. It can be through freelance relationships, or it can be a joint venture, or it can be a more serious partnership. But I'm big on collaboration. So if you're not the content slash media person, great, find someone to partner with. Just like all my partners came to me and said, "How about this?" And I'm like, "Yep, sounds good." Now the only thing I'll say about that, if you're an audience person, you may realize this. You'll say no to 95% of the people who come to you, and you have to. It's like Steve Jobs said, what you say no to is more important than what you say yes to. So, through the process of people coming to me, I only chose the ones that were really bringing value to the audience. And I think that's why I haven't screwed up too
What do you
badly.
say to the people that feel like they're hustling, right? So they're like, I'm taking the actions, I'm still moving forward. I'm not that person that's quitting, but I'm not seeing the results that I really want to. Like, I'm not hitting the goals that I really want to. And it seems like I'm doing all the right things, but content market, everybody's telling me to do this stuff and I'm doing it and it's not working like it's supposed to.
Yeah. All I can say about that is, the old definition of insanity. You can't keep doing the same things if it's not working. And again, same thing at the beginning of Copyblogger or at the beginning of any project I do. Even when I have the benefit of an initial audience segment as a catalyst, sometimes I don't get it quite right. And it's a constant improvisation, iteration. It's you keep getting indications of what's working, what's not. You got to double down on what does and eliminate what doesn't. And I wish I had some magic formula for that other than don't get so wedded to your ideas. You got to kill your darlings sometimes. If it doesn't work, move on to something else. And make sure it's something that's designed to resonate with them as opposed to what makes you feel cool, right? Because that's not what it's about. And that's the number one thing. I swear it's our own egos, and I have just as much of one as anyone. I just got wired a long time ago to realize that one of my favorite sayings is a successful entrepreneur is a highly compensated servant. And if you don't have that servant mentality, you're not going to be highly compensated. And some people can't do that. They want to be the badass entrepreneur who everyone is kissing up to. If you're in it for that, you're not going to make it. Contrary to you see personalities out there that seem that way, but I guarantee you underlying that is a identify problems and desires and satisfy them relentlessly. And then some people decide they want to be a jerk. That's who they are. Well, okay.